The 6 hidden signs a woman wants to give herself to you. It is truly vital to understand a profound aspect of human connection, one that often goes unnoticed in our fast-paced world. Many individuals, especially men, might find themselves overlooking incredibly subtle yet powerful indications from a woman in their lives. These signals are not loud declarations, but quiet whispers, profound in their meaning, which, if missed, can lead to a significant disconnect. Taking a moment to truly pause and listen, to absorb this information with deep consideration, can unveil truths about a woman's desire to connect on an emotional, mental, and even spiritual level. This exploration is about gaining clarity and insight into the hidden currents of interaction, revealing what a woman might be silently offering, hoping you will understand. The journey into understanding another person's internal world, especially one that is often carefully shielded, requires developing a heightened sense of awareness. It demands a particular kind of skill acquisition, the ability to perceive subtle shifts in body language, a softening of tone, or an instinctual pull that manifests even when she consciously tries to maintain composure. Women frequently express attraction not through direct confession, but through intricate patterns, tiny cracks in their emotional armor, hoping that a man with discerning perception will notice and understand. This ability to read between the lines is a cultivated skill, one that requires consistent attention and a willingness to learn beyond superficial interactions. When a woman considers opening herself fully, it is never done lightly. This profound act is often triggered by something within you that resonates with her, a sense of safety, a spark of desire, deep respect, genuine curiosity, or an unexplainable, powerful pull that she cannot rush or force. It's crucial to understand that these are not merely physical signals. This relates to a deeper energy, a unique frequency she radiates only towards a man she trusts, implicitly with the most vulnerable parts of her being. Cultivating such trust is a testament to your consistent character, your reliable presence, and your emotional maturity. It's about demonstrating, over time, that you are a steady anchor in a fluctuating world. Learning to recognize these deeper cues is akin to someone finally illuminating a room you've navigated in darkness for years, bringing profound clarity to what was once confusing. Therefore, it's beneficial to take a moment to breathe, release past confusion, set aside overthinking, and stop guessing. Instead, allow yourself to be guided through the intricate nuances of this profound psychological understanding. These are the signals she hopes you will notice, the silent invitations to step closer rather than pull away. She desires a deeper connection, yet she will seldom articulate this directly. Instead, the truth subtly leaks through small, often overlooked behaviors, gestures she hopes you'll perceive without compelling her to overtly expose her feelings. When a woman contemplates opening herself emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, her guard doesn't collapse instantly. Rather, it softens, bends, and flickers. These subtle flickers are precisely what many men miss, conditioned as they are to expect loud confessions, obvious advances, or dramatic shifts. However, attraction at this deeper psychological level does not announce itself. It whispers. It manifests through instinct rather than conscious intention, through reactions she herself may not fully comprehend. Without the developed skill of observation and consistent attention, you might overlook some of the most powerful and intimate signs she is offering. You will observe this in the way she listens to you with full, undivided presence, a level of attentiveness she doesn't extend to others. This isn't accidental. It's a conscious choice of focus, a skill honed through consistent self-discipline. You will feel it in the way her eyes linger a second longer than usual, not out of mere physical desire, but from a place of genuine emotional curiosity, a desire to understand you more deeply. Over time, she may begin to value your opinions more than she initially expected, a testament to the consistent wisdom and thoughtful perspectives you offer. She might start including you in conversations she reserves for a select few, revealing snippets of her inner world. Without even realizing it, she may begin mirroring your energy, your tone, your humor, your pace. This isn't coincidence, it's a subtle alignment occurring beneath her conscious awareness, a reflection of increasing comfort and connection. When a woman starts to present the gentler, less guarded version of herself, the self she typically protects, it signifies one of the strongest foundations of her hidden desire. Her voice may soften when she speaks to you, her expression becomes more relaxed, and she might subconsciously tuck her hair behind her ear, her body unconsciously seeking to feel open rather than guarded. Even her breathing can change around you, becoming slower, deeper, and calmer. These shifts emanate from instinct, not strategic planning. Noticing these requires consistent, mindful presence, a skill acquired through deliberate practice in self-awareness and attention. However, a crucial point many men often miss is this. When she truly wants to open herself to you, she becomes profoundly attentive to your emotional state. She will notice when your mood dips, recalling tiny details you mentioned in passing weeks ago. She'll check in on you without explicitly labeling it as such, becoming deeply invested. A woman only invests emotionally when she senses a man who consistently makes her feel understood, grounded, and safe. This emotional investment is built on a foundation of consistent empathy and reliable presence, which takes time and sustained effort to establish. There's another powerful signal she often cannot hide, no matter how diligently she tries. She becomes vulnerable in small, unplanned moments. She might share a fear she usually keeps hidden, admit a mistake she's made, or reveal a dream she's buried deep within. This vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, it's an invitation, a way of opening the door just slightly to observe whether you will step in with care or walk away without noticing. Consistently responding to such vulnerability with empathy and non-judgment is a skill that strengthens trust over time. Sometimes the most potent sign that a woman desires a deeper connection appears precisely when she is trying to conceal it. Her mind might instruct her to act normally, to maintain composure, to protect her dignity. Yet her behavior often betrays her efforts. She becomes unusually aware of your presence, not in an anxious way, but with a deep attunement. She might track your movements without conscious intention, notice when you enter a room, sense shifts in your energy, or when your focus moves away from her. Even if she pretends not to care, her body language often exposes the truth she refuses to verbalize. Developing the observational skill to interpret these subtle cues requires consistent practice in reading nonverbal communication, avoiding assumptions, and staying present. Another hidden sign is how she reacts when your attention is directed towards someone else. She will not display dramatic jealousy, especially if she's trying to keep her feelings contained. Instead, you'll observe subtle shifts. Her voice might become quieter, her mood may dip slightly, or she might withdraw for a moment. This isn't intended to punish you, but rather because something inside her tightens at the thought of losing your focused attention. Women rarely experience this unless they are deeply emotionally open to a man. This isn't about control, it's about an emotional investment forming faster than she might have expected, making her more sensitive to where your interest lies. This sensitivity is a hallmark of developing connection, and navigating it maturely requires consistent reassurance and emotional awareness. She may also begin to seek your approval in ways that seem insignificant but are deeply revealing. She might adjust her appearance subtly when she knows she will see you, though she would never admit this aloud. She pays closer attention to your reactions, hoping to catch even the smallest sign that you appreciate her efforts. When she holds you in deep respect, she becomes more intentional with how she presents herself. This isn't vanity, it's a desire for connection. A woman only engages in such behavior when she feels a profound attraction to a man's presence and wishes him to feel a similar pull when he looks at her. This subtle interplay requires consistent discernment to recognize and acknowledge. However, the most powerful sign manifests in her emotional openness. When a woman begins trusting you with her unfiltered thoughts, even in small doses, it signals that her defenses are lowering in a way that is not easily reversed. She will share personal stories, reveal what genuinely scares her, discuss dreams she rarely talks about, or express vulnerabilities she usually hides. She invites you into the private corners of her mind because something in your presence feels safe, steady, and authentically real. This is a quiet offering, a profound invitation into her inner world, and one of the clearest signals of desire. Cultivating this level of trust demands consistent integrity, active listening, and a genuine commitment to understanding her on a deep level, skills that are refined over time. There comes a moment in a woman's internal world when her desire for you transcends a mere feeling and evolves into an instinct. You'll notice this not primarily through her words, but through what she allows herself to do and be around you. One of the clearest hidden signs is her increasing comfort in showing you different layers of her personality. She doesn't remain in a single static mode. Some days she's soft, warm, and gentle. On other days, she might be playful, teasing, or even slightly chaotic. This emotional range is not inconsistency, it is intimacy. A woman reveals multiple facets of herself only when she truly wants a man to see her in her entirety, hoping he will appreciate the full spectrum of who she is. To foster this, a man must consistently demonstrate acceptance and appreciation for all aspects of her being. Another significant signal appears in how she positions herself around you. She will find subtle excuses to be within your personal space, not so overtly close that it seems obvious, but close enough that she can sense your presence. She might choose to sit near you even when other seats are available, or stand beside you when there is no practical need. She might lean in when she speaks, even if the room isn't particularly loud. Proximity in these instances is deeply psychological. Women instinctively move closer to men they feel safe with and drawn to. Noticing and understanding these nonverbal cues is a skill developed through consistent observation and heightened self-awareness, allowing you to respond appropriately and thoughtfully. You will also perceive a distinct shift in her energy when she laughs with you. It becomes lighter, freer, and utterly unguarded. She laughs longer, harder, and with more genuine abandon than she does with others. She allows herself to enjoy your company without restraint. This effortless, open laughter is a profound sign of emotional surrender. Her guard is not merely down, it is completely relaxed in your presence, indicating a deep level of comfort and trust that has been consistently built over time. And then, there's the subtle form of testing that almost invariably emerges, not to manipulate you, but to understand you more deeply. She will ask more profound questions about your values, your boundaries, your aspirations. She is trying to gauge your emotional depth, not because she doubts you, but because she desires to align herself with a man she can truly trust. When a woman begins exploring your mindset with genuine curiosity rather than judgment, she is implicitly imagining what a closer connection with you might truly feel like. Responding to these inquiries with consistent authenticity and thoughtful reflection is crucial. But perhaps the most overlooked sign of all is this: she allows you to influence her, not control her, but genuinely influence her. She considers your advice seriously. She remembers your suggestions. She might even try something you mentioned once. This level of openness is profoundly personal. A woman only permits influence from a man she respects, admires, and quietly hopes will play a larger, more significant role in her life. This influence is earned through consistent demonstration of wisdom, integrity, and genuine care, attributes that demand ongoing personal development and a commitment to self-improvement. There is a distinct stage where a woman begins to give you signals she isn't even consciously aware of, as her emotions start to run ahead of her logic. One of the strongest hidden signs appears when she begins sharing her daily life with you in small, consistent ways. She sends you updates not out of necessity, but because she genuinely desires to feel connected to you. She allows you into her routines, her minor frustrations, her small victories, those random moments that might mean nothing to others, but somehow feel meaningful when she shares them with you. This is emotional integration. She is weaving you into her world, thread by thread, without formal announcement. This consistent sharing is a direct result of feeling safe and valued over time. Another signal is her heightened responsiveness to your emotional tone. If you are quiet, she notices. If something is bothering you, she often senses it before you utter a single word. She checks in not out of obligation, but from a place of genuine care and concern. Her intuition becomes noticeably heightened around you. A woman only taps into this deeper emotional sensitivity with a man she feels connected to on a level she may not yet fully comprehend. This intuitive connection is a precious skill nurtured through consistent emotional availability and empathy. You will also notice her beginning to remember the smallest things about you, details you yourself might barely recall mentioning. Your favorite snack, a story from your childhood, a deadline you were stressed about, or a goal you casually mentioned. This isn't random, it's emotional prioritization. She is storing pieces of you because she is starting to perceive you as someone important, someone worthy of attention, someone whose inner world truly matters to her. This consistent remembering demonstrates her deep engagement and caring, a testament to your steady presence in her life. And then there's the way she supports you, even in subtle ways. She encourages you when you express self-doubt. She reminds you of your strengths. She stands by you in conversations, validating your perspective without making it about herself. She becomes your quiet backbone, offering emotional grounding without expecting anything immediately in return. A woman does not extend this level of unwavering support to a man she views as temporary. She does it when she feels a deeper, profound pull toward him, when she genuinely desires to invest in something meaningful and lasting. This commitment requires consistent effort and emotional availability on your part, allowing her to feel that her investment is reciprocated and valued. But perhaps the most revealing sign is how she allows you to see her softer weaknesses. She will tell you when she feels overwhelmed. She admits when she is insecure. She shares parts of herself she normally keeps hidden from the world. This vulnerability is not a mistake. It is an offering, a profound act of trust. A woman only exposes her emotional underbelly when she hopes a man will step into a deeper, more integral role in her life, rather than just remaining at the surface. To consistently meet this vulnerability with strength, empathy, and acceptance is a cornerstone of building enduring trust and intimacy. There comes a powerful moment when a woman's desire for you shifts from quiet curiosity into something deeper, heavier, and almost instinctual. She doesn't announce it or label it, but you can feel it in the way she becomes more emotionally synchronized with you. When a woman genuinely desires to open herself to you, she begins to align her internal rhythm with yours. She adapts to your pace of conversation, your style of thinking, your emotional temperature. This is not imitation, it is resonance. She is unconsciously creating harmony because she desires closeness without having to force it. You will also notice she becomes more patient with you than she is with others. She listens to you fully, without distraction, without drifting away. She becomes more intentional with her presence because something profound within her is choosing you, even if she has not yet vocalized those words. This deep synchronization is a testament to the consistent emotional connection you have fostered. Another hidden sign is how she begins protecting the burgeoning connection in ways that seem subtle but are, in fact, deeply meaningful. She becomes more selective about who she discusses you with, not because she is hiding you, but because she doesn't want external noise or opinions to influence what she is building internally with you. She keeps certain moments between you sacred. She guards the unique energy she shares with you and becomes more mindful of how her actions might affect your perception of her. A woman only becomes protective of a bond when she recognizes its potential and feels that you genuinely matter. She becomes careful not to let anything jeopardize the emotional closeness forming between you. This consistent guarding of the connection indicates a long-term vision, a commitment to nurturing something precious. But the most revealing sign of all is how she starts letting you influence her emotional landscape. She may not say it directly, but she begins valuing your perspective in ways she never expected. She asks what you think, not out of mere politeness, but because your thoughts genuinely hold weight and matter to her. She might subtly adjust her decisions when your advice truly resonates with her. She becomes more open to personal growth because she perceives you as someone who strengthens her rather than someone who drains her energy. This kind of emotional openness is exceptionally rare. Women do not offer it casually. It is a soft, quiet way of conveying that she trusts you deeply with her emotional well-being. Once a woman reaches this profound level of trust, she is already imagining the depth of closeness with you, even if she remains too guarded to fully display it. This ability to influence, not control, is a powerful indicator of the respect and trust you have consistently earned. These signals are not random occurrences. They represent the unfolding process of a woman preparing to invite you into her inner world. The profound truth most men fail to realize until it is often too late is this: when a woman reaches the point where she desires to give herself to you, she doesn't just feel fleeting attraction. She feels a deep, unshakable certainty. It is a quiet, steady, unwavering pull that forms when she trusts your character implicitly, profoundly values your presence, and genuinely believes you see her with a level of clarity and understanding she has never experienced before. This final, deepest hidden sign signifies that she has already unlocked the door within herself that she typically keeps firmly shut from the rest of the world. She begins to imagine what life feels like with you consistently in it, not merely as a temporary guest, but as a constant, integral presence. She envisions your energy permeating her daily spaces, the sound of your voice in her kitchen, the comforting way you would look at her when she is tired, the solid reassurance of your stability when life inevitably becomes heavy. A woman only allows her mind to wander into such a future when she feels profoundly emotionally safe. And for a woman, safety is not about control or dominance. It is fundamentally about unwavering consistency, profound respect, and a reliable emotional presence. These are qualities that demand consistent self-reflection, disciplined personal growth, and a commitment to showing up authentically every single day. She also begins to let you in on her fears about love and relationships, not to push you away, but to ascertain if you are a man capable of handling the weight and fragility of her heart. She keenly observes how you respond. Do you truly listen? Do you judge? Do you remain patient and understanding? Because when a woman desires to open herself fully to a man, she needs to feel an absolute certainty that her soul will be handled with the utmost care and respect. This requires consistent empathy, active listening, and the developed skill of non-judgmental acceptance. And here is the part most men never truly perceive. She starts matching your effort, often without being explicitly asked. She initiates conversations, actively supports your growth and aspirations, and vigilantly protects the connection you share because it profoundly matters to her. This is the unspoken moment where a woman consciously and unconsciously chooses you. When you observe these profound signs, it is crucial not to rush, not to pressure, and certainly not to doubt. Instead, respond with maturity, unwavering presence, and profound emotional steadiness. She is not searching for a flawless man. She is seeking a man who is responsible, respectful, and deeply self-aware. This requires consistent effort in developing your own emotional intelligence and personal integrity. If you have felt something shift within you while reading this, it is because you are beginning to grasp what women rarely articulate aloud. Take a breath, stand taller in your own conviction, and consciously step into the man you are truly meant to be. A man who moves with purpose, listens with intention, and loves with a quiet, enduring strength. This entire process is a journey of continuous skill acquisition, consistent self-improvement, and mindful time management, dedicating your focus to understanding the deepest facets of human connection.